On the dividend hike, we do have quite a couple dividend hikes from this past week, but we'll go ahead and start off with the bad one, which was Whirlpool. Actually brought their annual dividend down to $3.60 per share from $7 per share. So quite a nasty dividend cut. But on the good side, we do have Clorox, which hiked its dividend by 1.6%. We also actually have quite a few more companies, so I'm going to be trying to rapidly go through these as fast as possible. First one is Wingstop, which hiked its dividend by 11.1%. We also have ticker symbol MCK, which hiked its dividend by 15%. The next one is ticker symbol CTAS, which hiked its dividend by 15%. As well, we do have ticker symbol MDLZ, which was a dividend hike of 6%. And we do have CTVA, which hiked its dividend by 6%. And did I mention there's another dividend hike, which was actually a 7% dividend hike from ticker symbol LFUS. And the fourth to last one we do have here, guys, is ticker symbol BWA with a hike of 54.5% dividend hike. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are invested in this. We also have ticker symbol AWR with a dividend hike of 8.3%. The second to last one we do have here, guys, is ticker symbol HWKN with a hike of 5.6%. And finally, the last one is ticker symbol ITW with a hike of 7%. What's up, everyone? It's Antonio here to bring you episode 301 of the portfolio update. So you guys already know it's Sunday. It's time to go over the portfolio, what I bought, what I sold, what dividends came in general, how the market performed, guys, or I guess in general the portfolio performed this past week with major earnings, and it was super exciting. But you guys already know that every single Sunday we come back, we look at the dividend scripts, or I guess this is a dashboard that we look at the dividend scripts and see how much our portfolio, dividend growth portfolio, grew in passive income. This is our monthly projected dividend income, $120.69. Of course, it is a tiny income compared to the portfolio size. That is because I am invested in double-digit 5-year CAGR companies that are expected to grow their dividend double-digit every single, or I guess in the past 5 years, they've raised their dividend in the double-digit area, which, we are invested for the long term, about 10, 15, 20 years from now. So that'll actually compound fairly nice. And, we're definitely excited to do that right now. It's the best way to not get as many dividends because in the long term, this will pay off. But you guys know that we continue to have goals here, and that is kind of our goals right now. 4 goals. First one is more towards my channel, that is to reach 20,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, return viewer that hasn't subscribed, consider subscribing with that notification. Drop a big thumbs up on the video, help me reach that 20,000 subscriber mark. Definitely would appreciate it. But yeah, like goes a long way, guys, and then it costs you nothing. Goal number 2 is to make $130 on average per month each quarter in dividends. We're at 120, so we got about $10 to go. We'll see how that plays out. We still have basically the half of the year left. And then goal number 3 is to reach $140,000 invested of my own money. Right now we are at $136,951.84. I dollar cost average into the portfolio every single week, no matter what the market's doing. So far, what I've invested this year has been $10,100. And goal number 4 is to dollar cost average $200 every single week into the portfolio at a minimum, no matter what the market's doing. And that's kind of what's accumulating these growth right here, which I'm super excited. We're trying to get to 400K as our next huge milestone. We actually crossed the 300K mark at the May 12th of this year. So super exciting to see that. You guys can kind of see that I went back, had a little bit of time, filled out the other ones for 25K, 50K, 100K, 150K, 200, and then I've been going by 50s. But now in the bigger numbers, because a percentage is compounded much higher, or I guess a larger quantity, we just went ahead and did by 100Ks, and I'm super excited because we're getting closer to the 400K slowly but surely, especially since we just hit this in May. But you guys already know that we kind of look and see how the portfolio is doing. But if we do look, you guys can see that the portfolio is at $342,636.40. That's after some big tech companies reporting earnings. So the portfolio did pull back slightly, but if we do look at the 2-year change, they are actually, or we're up in the green by 62.20%, which is $131,000 on the day change. We did move slightly, about a 2.29%, which is about $8,000. That's a huge move for us, not percentage wise, but quantity. That's a big number for me. If we do look at the 1 month, we are actually still in the green by 4.38%, $14,387. And then at the 3 month, we're up 17%. And then on the 6 month, 19.33%. And then on the year to date, we are up 22.74%, which I'm super happy with. And then on the 1 year, that is a 31.60%, which is about $82,000. So back in August of 2024, the portfolio was around $260,000. Now it is at $342, which is about an $82,000 difference. And just great to be in the market constantly, no matter what it's doing. Our goals are keeping us disciplined, and we are seeing the rewards from this. But if I do show you the positions, they'll see that in gains we're at $82,530.90, which is a 31.73% in the green. You'll see not much, no cash available, but this is my current positions. Microsoft, huge position here. Alphabet, continue to build that up as long as I possibly can. Meta, Amazon, Costco, Nvidia, MasterCard, Visa, Apple, and Schwab, or I guess SEHD, with 1.58 shares. Not a big position there, but majority are big tech for my portfolio. Super volatile, but I am okay with that. I am investing for a 10, 15, 20 year time horizon from now. Gains are $123,792.93, which is a return of 59.65%. And then if I show you guys the the projected income, $1,495.66, averaging about $124.64. And then you'll see our estimated for the next couple months, which is super exciting. On the history, I have it for this last week to point out. I did actually deposit $200 because we do have that goal, $2 cost average into the portfolio, $200. I went ahead and bought some Google and Amazon with this position. I bought $100 worth of Google at $191 share price, bought about a little bit slightly over half a share, and then $100 worth of Amazon, bought a little bit slightly less than a share, or less than half a share, 0.42 shares at $232. So pretty awesome to see that. Let's go ahead and jump over to the Google Sheet so I can show you guys how much we grew the dividend snowball from these 2 purchases, which is probably not much. So if we do look here, guys, we can look at the settings. We'll go ahead and get actually rid of this. Let's jump over to Empower, which contains all the purchases from this past week in my portfolio. All right, guys, so we're at Empower on my Schwab account. Click this green button, it's called Copy Holdings. Copies the content of my portfolio. We can right click as Paste Special Values Only. We are ready to go. Holdings here, guys, we do have, this is actually an old snapshot of my portfolio. If we go to Portfolio Tools, Update Portfolio Holdings, this will get wiped. It'll parse out the new stuff we just pasted. So give it a second or two. There it goes, and we can jump back over here. Everything is being auto calculated. So if we do look at the projected dividend yield, it still stayed at 0.42%, no change. Same thing for yield on cost, 0.56%. Yearly, we did go up slightly, about a couple pennies, $1,448.75 compared to $1,448.34. On the month, $120.73 compared to $120.69. So about 4 penny raise there every month now. On the week, we went up about 1 penny, $27.86. On the day, $3.97, no change there. And then hourly, 17 cents every single hour that goes by. And then hourly work wage. This is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of 70 cents. We're gonna eventually try to get this to minimum wage. We'll see how long that takes. That'll be an awesome milestone to achieve. But this is actually all I have for you guys in this update. Don't forget to subscribe with the notification. Help me reach that 20,000 subscriber mark. Definitely would appreciate it if you drop the big thumbs up on the video. Cost you nothing, and I appreciate it. But If you stuck, guys, all the way to the very end, let me know by dropping a hashtag earnings, because those were some pretty amazing earnings that a couple of the great big tech companies did this past week, and I'm super excited to continue to build my position in them. I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.